Cheers! How you do, buckaroos, and how the heck are you? I don't know enough about gin to call myself Gin Whisperer, so this is just a whiskey whisperer stretching his legs a little bit, as it were. So I fell in love with Thomastown products a few months ago when we were up in Kansas City. They're double oak bourbon, they're the Pendergast Real Gold bourbon, even the vodka. Everything I've had from them has been outstanding. So now I'm having the gin, even though I'm admittedly not a gin drinker. However, this is a barrel-aged gin. I believe that says it's 90 proof, 45%. This gold lettering, man, that they use is just tiny. God, I can't even read that. Only one town in America completely ignored Prohibition. That was Kansas City, Mo, people. I added the people. Anyway. Controlled by political boss Tom Pendergast, money, jazz, and spirits flowed through this town. Through Tomstown, I should say. When a new paperman asked him how he justified ignoring Prohibition, Tom answered, "The people are thirsty." Tomstown Distillery satisfies that same thirst by providing premium. Well, I was hoping to say more about this particular gin and how long it's aged, but it does not. It might on their website, but I thought it'd be on the bottle there, so I didn't bring my other device to check the website. But anyway, we're gonna give it a shot here. Here I have it served as a martini. I am a martini guy from time to time, I should say. But I typically enjoy a vodka martini, and I like them dirty. Filthy dirty, as a matter of fact, as we're using filthy pimento stuffed olives for this particular application. I don't remember seeing this at the store, but I may have overlooked it. I may have overlooked the gin completely. But I was enamored by their bourbon, and even the vodka is pretty outstanding. It's one of the cleanest vodkas I've ever had. It's pretty amazing. So as you would expect, it's a gin, so it's very botanical on the nose. That's why it's gin, man, right? Anyways, I digress, man. I'm not serving in a traditional martini glass. I'm taking some liberties, but I thought this glass would work perfect. What I have in here, though, just so you know, is I've got a very generous 2¼ ounce pour of the gin. I've got a 1/4 ounce of the olive juice. I'm not using any vermouth whatsoever. You feel a little spice on the nose, and oddly enough, you can feel some of those barrel notes. Oh, snap. Wow. You know, typically when I get bourbon anyway, I have it, neat, so I feel the nuances first. And here I did my first pour as a martini. I probably should have just had it straight. But I think I could probably figure out what are the olive juice notes and what aren't. But it's pretty freaking amazing. Again, very botanical. Some herbal notes. There's a lot of spice, though. A lot of citrus going on right there. I feel like I'm getting some lemon zest. There's certainly some spice notes as well. So one thing I noticed about the J. Rieger's gin, it's a very spicy gin. This one isn't quite that spicy, but some of that edge could have been taken off from the barrel aging, where you do feel that oak on the backside or in the finish. And a rare nice day where we're right at Christmas time, folks. I was cranking some Christmas tunes. The Killers' "Don't Shoot Me, Santa" was the last song played, man. One of the best anti-Christmas songs, I suppose. The best, in my opinion, is the Kinks' "Father Christmas." That song is just genius. Mm. This is nice. It's a nice change of pace. I've really been trying to get myself out of my comfort zone, and not just spirits, not just liquor or beer, but you know, and other choices, food, life, things that my wife and I typically do. But trying to do other things and get ourselves out of our comfort zone. But I wanted to stretch my legs a little bit because you know I do love my bourbon and Irish whiskey. And the more small distilleries pop up, the more I really gravitated back towards bourbon. But I've also thought that with these small distilleries, many doing vodka, gin, and other spirits, I really need to try those as well. I'm not necessarily looking to reach an expertise level, uh, but I do want to be able to appreciate them and know what I'm drinking. But the combination of the gin, those botanical notes, with the you know that oak on the side is very interesting. It's the main reason I wanted to try it because it is you know I like barrel age. I like barrel aging and everything. So that's why I don't drink a lot of clear spirits because I love a barrel, man. So and you're starting to see more barrel aged gin. This is actually the first one I've ever had. You're starting to see more and more, but because I'm so enamored with the Tomstown products, I really want to try this one. Mm. I didn't shake this, I stirred it. Mr. Bond says shake and not stir, but he's generally referring to a vodka martini, and that really is a different animal. I'm not worried about shaking a vodka martini, but you do want to get a gin martini. You want to get it cold a little gentler. You don't want that ice breaking off in there. This is a 90 proof spirit, and it is incredibly easy to drink. I mean, like I said, I've got a 2¼ ounce pour in there with a ¼ ounce of the olive juice, and it is just amazing. I could become a vodka drinker with this stuff. I tell you what. The only thing that would stop me, in all honesty, is that I love their bourbon so much. They're double oaked. Is just a hair under $40 a bottle, and it is just outstanding. Going up a notch is their Pendergast Royal Gold. It's a little bit longer aged. How are you, man? FedEx delivering next door. I talk to everybody, man. And it's the Pendergast Royal Gold is still a little more nuanced, but as far as better, I mean both are great at their price points. But this stuff is just crazy. Wow, I've never had anything like it, and I admittedly am not a gin expert. I'm just not. I'm not pretending to be by any stretch. But wow, wow. I mean, I don't know if you could tell, but man, I'm making no face here. This is crazy, crazy easy to drink. My wife had my kitchen all tied up. She said, making a lot of cookies and various other things for our daughter. So I snuck out to the pub. She says, "Where are you going?" I says, "I'm going to the pub, man." I'm going where I'm appreciated. Anyway, even if it's just in my head, man. So yeah, if you ever get a chance to get to Kansas City, I can't say enough good things about Tomstown. I've loved every product that I've had, but my experience there was incredible too. The bartender was amazing. It's a place that could get overly pretentious, but doesn't to me anyway. The bartender, even though he was busy is all heck, managed to answer every question I had and didn't act like it was a chore to do so, as so many places do these days. Jonathan was a great bartender, man. And I had what was probably the best Manhattan I've ever had out in my life. It was freaking genius. So anyway, I don't want to run too long. I've ran a little bit longer than I wanted to already, but This isn't a drink or any alcoholic beverage actually. I'm not a fan of shooting or chugging. I'm a fan of enjoying it, and I guess that's the difference between craft beer drinkers like myself and folks that drink the macros. Is a lot of them. It's not necessarily about enjoying your product. It's about drinking it quick and getting a buzz. And I'm not saying I don't enjoy buzz, and I'm not saying I don't get there from time to time. But what I'm saying is I'm enjoying the journey. And so there you go. I am Tom the whatever you want to call me today, I suppose. But I'm going to say Whiskey Whisperer because I will post this to my Whiskey Whisperer page. By golly, if you're looking for me on Facebook, I got a Whiskey Whisperer page and a Beer Whisperer page. If you pull up either Whiskey Whisperer, Beer Whisperer, you are going to find me. Anyways, one last time, I'm Tom the Whiskey Whisperer, Whiskey Evangelist, prolific whiskey drinker, purveyor is the man. Wow, all around good guy. That is incredible. I guess I am going to have to pour just a little bit neat and just to see if that olive juice changed it much. But wow, that is incredible. There's some light spice that works through it. It's not the spiciest gin I've ever had, but it's spiced about right. Again, those botanical notes are gorgeous. There's also some citrus notes in there as well. I personally am feeling some probably. The most is I'm feeling some lemon zest. I feel like I'm getting a hint of ginger as well. So there you go. Da 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 da. Burp wisdom all around good guy. Cheers, y'all.